This is a World Cup 2026 update. Now reporting from the TNO Sports Desk, Talking Ginger.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Talking Ginger, and welcome to day 20 of the FIFA World Cup. The knockout rounds are in full swing, so let's take a look at the matchups we had yesterday. We had Brazil against Japan, Germany against Paraguay, and Netherlands against Morocco. Gabriel Martinelli scored 5 minutes into stoppage time to seal a 2-1 win for Brazil against Japan in Houston. The 5-time World Cup winners fought back from potential humiliation following Kaishu Sano's first half opening goal. Brazil will now face the winners of today's tie between Norway and Ivory Coast in New Jersey on Sunday, and we'll get to Norway and Ivory Coast in just a moment. Kai Havertz, Nick Wolderman, and Jonathan Tah missed crucial penalties as 4-time winners Germany were eliminated from the World Cup in a shootout by number 34 ranked Paraguay. The Germans became the first powerhouses at the tournament to be eliminated in the round of 32 yesterday after a 1-1 draw led to a penalty shootout in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Paraguay blew 2 opportunities from the spot to send Germany home before Jose Canales scored in sudden death. Paraguay had held Germany to a draw after Julio Enciso's opener was cancelled out by Havertz. The VAR disallowed a Tah goal in extra time to frustrate the Germans. Germany had won 6 of 7 penalty shootouts in major tournaments, including 6 straight since losing to Czechoslovakia in the 1976 European Championship final. It had never lost a shootout at the World Cup before yesterday, so you can tell they were pretty shocked. Paraguay will next face the winner of today's match between France and Sweden on July 4th in the round of 16 in Philadelphia. We'll get to France and Sweden in a moment. Morocco beat the Netherlands in a penalty shootout after the match finished 1-1 last night to advance to the round of 16. Ismail Saibari netted the decisive penalty to put the semi-finalists from the 2022 tournament through to the next round. Morocco moves on to face Canada in the round of 16 on Saturday in Houston. And now with those games out of the way, let's take a look at the 3 games we have for you this Tuesday. We have Ivory Coast against Norway, France against Sweden, and Mexico against Ecuador. Playing in the World Cup knockouts for the first time, the Ivory Coast start their talent challenge against a strong Norway side powered by superstar striker Erling Haaland, who has dazzled on his tournament debut. The Ivory Coast are one of a record 9 African teams that made the cut to the round of 32. And with talented team Jan Diomande in their ranks, they will hope to extend the continent's stunning run in the 2026 edition. The odds, however, heavily favor Norway, who will be out to match their best ever performance by proceeding to the round of 16. Unbeaten France rolled into the knockouts with an all-European round of 32 clash against Sweden today. Firm favorites to lift the title in North America, France were unstoppable in the group stage thanks to the impact of their dynamic forward duo, Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. Sweden's path to the playoffs has been far less convincing. They squeezed in as one of the 8 best third-place teams. And finally, Mexico will face Ecuador in a World Cup round of 32 showdown at Mexico City Stadium on Fox. Mexico finished atop Group A after winning all 3 World Cup group names for the first time in its nation's history and keeping 3 clean sheets in the group stage for the second time. Mexico has now made the knockout stage in 8 of the last 9 World Cups. However, it has not won a knockout stage match since 1986 when it beat Bulgaria 2-0. L3 dominated South Africa 2-0, edged out a win over South Korea 1-0, and then beat Czechia 3-0 in its group stage finale. Meanwhile, after losing 1-0 to Ivory Coast on a stoppage time goal in its opener, and disappointingly drawing Curacao, Ecuador qualified for the knockout stage in dramatic fashion. They came from behind to beat Germany 2-1 in the group finale and advancing as a top third-place team. La Tri is seeking its first knockout stage win ever after losing 1-0 to England in the 2006 round of 16. And that's your World Cup update for today. I'm Talking Ginger. I'll see you right back here tomorrow with another update.
This has been a World Cup 2026 update.